Hey guys, Rocky Top here. Please remember to like and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. We're talking about the Texas Longhorns today. They had a L in the column for week 1, and we're going to dive a little deeper into their season and talk a little statistics and analysis here. So, first of all, we're going to start off with their last year's schedule. Last year they went to the college football playoff, lost in the semifinals, and as you can see here, I've got some highlights here. The highlights in yellow is Arch Manning's games his redshirt year. Now, the red is close games, things that could have went really bad, really quick. And we're going to dive into the reasons as why this may be why we're seeing what we're seeing for this year as well. As you can see, it was a very close win against Vanderbilt, Arkansas. I mean, it goes on and on here. Alright, so in case anybody didn't get to see the game, yeah, Ohio State beat Texas in week 1. Granted, Ohio State is the reigning national champ. Now, talking about Arch Manning, nephew of Peyton and Eli, son of Cooper Manning, grandfather's Archie Manning. The pedigree goes on and on and on with this family. He still has a lot of learning to do, though, as far as college level. Plus, the players that he has to play with and the teamwork capabilities of the other players to work with him. So, we're going to dive into his stats here if we can. Hopefully it will show up on screen here. Alright, so the game this last week, 170 yards, completion rate of 56.7. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That is not good, but it is against the reigning national champs. Now, last year, I highlighted in yellow, as you saw at the beginning, the schedule of 2024 was highlighted in yellow on games that had Manning beside the game. Over 60% completion, almost 950 yards, over 10 yards a carry, over 10 yards a pass, and several touchdowns. I mean, he looked really good when he was in there, but they were against lower level teams. And he also had talent that's not there this year. They went on to the NFL, graduated, transferred, so on and so forth. You get the drill. It's college football in the new century. So, anyways, looking forward to the offensive depth chart, you're going to see that there was 2 transfers that came in. There's some freshman talent in the second team, but mostly the second wide receiver. I don't know whether it's that he's injured or he just didn't have a good game or what, because from what I can tell, he seems to be better than what he showed. So, and then looking at everybody else, about average, really. And defense really is about the same as far as depth is concerned. Everybody's about average. Brevard stood out to me. He didn't really do anything. Same thing with Derek Williams Jr. You can see on the highlighted stats there, he was phenomenal his first year. The second year, the same thing. And then really just kind of didn't do well the first game. Now, my opinion of them has changed since the beginning of the year. With this schedule, the first 4 games you'll probably get through, but I see Florida may be an issue, and then the conference schedule is just daunting. I can see Florida being the trap game, and then the ones that I've circled in red are ranked games that could either go really, really good or really, really bad. It just depends on how well Manning builds his craft during the easier games and how they mesh as a team going forward. Also, you got to key in the injury bugs and stuff like that. Anything can happen during a college football season. It is what it is. You know how it is. I shouldn't really have to explain that part of it. But looking at the high end and the low end. High end, you're looking at 10-2, possible college football playoff and a conference championship appearance. And then Manning would stay for 2026. However, on the downside, it could be 9-3 or 8-4. You'll miss the conference championship and the college football playoff. And then there's the possibility that Manning could decide that he wants to transfer out. There are other schools that would be willing to jump on him if he was to become available. So there are a lot of variables that are in concern after that loss against Ohio State. So this is how I see it. Take it or leave it. But I thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.